I am Dr. T. Srilata, Assistant Professor of Botany, Pingil Government Degree College for Women, Vaddapelli, Warangal. Today we discuss about Penicillium fungi. So the Penicillium fungi, it is one saprophyte. It is living on citrus fruits, Rutaceae family, orange, lemon, sweet lime, etc. So they causes green mold and blue mold. This is blue color mold, and it is in green color, light ash color, that is green color mold. So they are living on citrus fruits, and they causes green mold and blue mold on the citrus fruits. Coming to the plant body, so the mycelium, the cell enter into the host cell, and they produces mycelium, and mycelium, it is the filamentaceous, it is in branched, they having branches, and cenocytic and cytoplasm they having. Coming to the cell structure, so it is made up by 3 layers. The outer layer is made up by 3 layers, and outer layer is made up by glucagon, and second layer is made up by protein, and third layer is made up by chitin, and middle of the part is called cytoplasm, and the nucleus is present here, and vacuoles also present. Coming to the reproduction, takes place by 3 types: vegetative reproduction, asexual reproduction, and sexual reproduction. Coming to the asexual reproduction, so coming to the vegetative reproduction, undergoes to fragmentation. So the thallus divided into accidentally it is divided into some broken into some small pieces, and that broken piece develops as a new penicillium thallus, that is called fragmentation. So next, coming to the asexual reproduction. So at the time of asexual reproduction, the mycelium, complete formation of mycelium in the host cell, and the mycelium produces conidiums, long conidiophore, the long elongated club shaped structures, that is called conidiophore. So the conidiophore having so many nucleus, and the conidiophore produces at the top of the conidiophore one round shaped structure, that is called conidium, and that is one nucleus enter into the conidium, and that is one single cell, and the conidiums are, so here this is the clear picture, the club shaped structure, that is called conidiophore, and so many nucleus are present in the conidiophore, and the conidium, the conidiophore produces one round shaped structure at the top of the conidiophore, and one nucleus enter into the conidium, and then complete formation of one conidium, then another conidium forming, then complete formation of one another conidium. So it is look like one chain like structure, chain like manner. They arranged as a chain like manner. So this complete formation of these conidiums, they separated from each other. They separated from the conidiophore and they enter into the air, they enter into the water, and they enter into the citrus fruits, and they forms new they forms one germination tube, and they enter into the host cell and they forms mycelium. So here we are looking three type of pictures here. First diagram. So here the conidiophore divided into three types. One is monoverticillate, second one is biverticillate, and third one is multiverticillate. So first one is monoverticillate. So here first diagram we can see the A diagram. So here there is no branches, only one single conidiophore. There is no branches, that is called monoverticillate. So second diagram. So second diagram, biverticillate. So the conidiophore divided into branches, that is called C. We can see the C diagram. So the conidiophore divided into two branches, that is called biverticillate. So then next coming to the next picture, multiverticillate. The conidiophore divided into so many branches, so that is called multiverticillate. So that branches is called metulae. So that single branch is called conidiophore. So the conidiophore divided into second branch, that second branch is called metulae. So then the metulae produces conidiums. So the conidium separated from the each other and they forms one new penicillium thallus. So coming to the sexual reproduction. So here sexual reproduction. So the mycelium produces, mycelium produces antheridium and ascogonium. So here coming to the female sex organ, the female sex organ is called ascogonium. So this ascogonium having so many nucleus. So many nucleus, and it is long elongated structure, and it has so many nucleus. Then the mycelium produces male sex organ, and the male sex organ having only one nucleus. The male sex organ is called antheridium, and antheridium having only one nucleus. So here at the time of fertilization, the antheridium surrounded the ascogonium. So the antheridium coming to surrounded the ascogonium. So the antheridium touch the ascogonium at the time of fertilization. The antheridium just touch the ascogonium. So there is no involvement of the antheridium. The antheridium cell did not coming into the ascogonium. So only the antheridium attached with the ascogonium, then the ascogonium, the antheridium attached with the ascogonium, then the ascogonium nucleus comes together. Then ascogonium nucleus comes together, and the two nucleus fusions with each other. The two nucleus, binucleus, fusions with each other. Clear, children? Here the ascogonium having so many nucleus. The female sex organ is called ascogonium having so many nucleus, and antheridium having only one nucleus, and antheridium attached with the ascogonium, and when the antheridium attached with the ascogonium, there is no involvement of antheridium, only ascogonium nucleus comes together and fusions with each other, and the two nucleus fusions with each other, and they forms zygote, they forms binucleus. So diploid nucleus, the binucleus fusions with each other and they forming diploid nucleus. So then ascogonium formation, diploid nucleus, then the cell walls, they separated from the cell walls. So the each diploid nucleus separated from the cell walls and they forms one chamber. Each diploid nucleus forms one chamber. The chamber is called ascus. So here clear, the chamber is the diploid nucleus forming cell walls and they forms one chamber, and the chamber is called ascus. So this ascus, so many ascus are present in ascogonium, and that ascogonium outer layer. So here we can see the F picture. So the ascogonium, so many ascus present here. So then the ascogonium outer layer forming so many layers, it's forming so many layers, and they forms one round shape structure that is called clistothecium. This is ascogonium, young ascogonium and antheridium. This is antheridium, fertilization, clistothecium, development of clistothecium. So here the ascospore outer layer, ascogonium outer layer forming so many layers and they forms one round shape structure, and inner so many ascus are present. So thus ascus are separated from the each other, and so many ascus are forming. Then each ascus having one diploid nucleus. So this diploid nucleus undergoes to meiosis division, and again it is undergoes to mitotic division. So the diploid nucleus undergoes to meiosis division, so it is divided into 4 haploid cells. Then again it is undergoes to mitotic division and it is divided into 4 to 8 haploid nucleus. So that 8 haploid nucleus are called ascospores. 8 haploid nucleus are called ascospores. So each ascus having 8 ascospores. Each ascus having 8 ascospores. So we can see the second picture. So many ascus are present, and each ascus having 8 ascospores. This is clistothecium. So each ascus having 8 ascospores. Then complete formation of ascospores. Complete formation of ascospores. Outer layer, the Cleistothecium outer layer ruptures and ascus outer layer ruptures, and the ascospores are enter into the air, and they enter into the citrus fruits. They enter into the citrus fruits, and they forms germination tube, and they produces Penicillium thallus. So this is the Penicillium life cycle. They are called green mold and blue mold. So cell structure, reproduction, vegetative reproduction, sexual reproduction, conidiums separated from the conidiophore, and they forms new mycelium thallus. Here 3 conidiophore are 3 types are there: monoverticillate, biverticillate, and multiverticillate. Coming to the sexual reproduction, young ascogonium, it has so many nucleus, and antheridium, young antheridium, it is the ascogonium surrounded by the antheridium. The antheridium surrounded to the ascogonium. Antheridium has only one nucleus, and just at the time of fertilization, just touch the ascogonium, the cell walls ruptures, but no involvement of antheridium nucleus. Ascogonium nucleus fusions with each other. That the type of fertilization is called isogamy. So same nucleus fusions with each other. That type of fertilization is called isogamy. So then each 2 nucleus diploid fusions with each other, and they forms diploid nucleus, and diploid nucleus undergoes forms cell walls, and they forms chambers. Each chamber having one diploid nucleus, that is called ascus, and ascogonium outer layer forming so many layers, and they forms one round shape structure, that is called Cleistothecium, and inner so many ascus are present, and each ascus having one diploid nucleus, and it is undergoes to meiosis division, and it is divided into 4 haploid nucleus. Then again it is divided into 4 to 8 nucleus, and each ascus having 8 ascospores. And complete formation of ascospores, Cleistothecium outer layer ruptures, and ascus layer ruptures, ascospores are enter into the citrus fruits, and they forms new Penicillium mycelium. Thank you.